Good afternoon from Laurel, Mississippi on this warm Sunday afternoon. We're here for more Diamond Youth Baseball World Series action brought to you by Smash It Sports. 96 degrees, feels like 104, slight wind, about 7 miles per hour blowing, but not too bad as far as affecting play. We're here for the last two undefeated teams playing each other in the Division II majors, Saluda, South Carolina, and Sweetwater, Tennessee. Both of these with 4-3 wins yesterday. Tennessee in dramatic fashion, winning in 7 innings, walking it off in the last game last night, trailing 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Came up with a clutch 2-out, 2 RBI single by the catcher, Mr. Noah Russell. Hero of the night as he drove in the winning runs and earned them a ride into this winner's bracket game. The winner of this one will have to be beat twice, obviously. So they're sort of in the driver's seat, whoever wins this thing. Let's look at the starting lineups brought to you by Land of Frost. The starting lineups first for the visitors. They'll be in the third base dugout. Sweetwater, Tennessee, batting first and playing shortstop, Chase Bono. Playing third and batting second, Hagan Gibby. Batting third, the catcher, Noah Russell. Hitting cleanup, the first baseman, Cole Peter. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Oliver Evans. Batting sixth, left fielder, Abram Curtis. Batting seventh, right fielder, Jay Gorley. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Jonah Taylor. Pitching and batting ninth is Cooper Tilley. Batting 10th, Dakota Dotson. Batting 11th, Kean Cole. And batting 12th, Marcus Roberts. Manager is Chasen Curtis. The coach is Kurt Bono and Luke Gross. Starting lineup for South Carolina out of, out of Saluda, South Carolina. Batting first and playing second, Chandler Crouch. Batting second, playing third, Ethan Burnett. Batting third, the shortstop, Will Ergel. Batting fourth, the catcher, Braylon Perry. Pitching and batting fifth, Cannon Cochran. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Cooper Adams. Batting seventh, Cash Durst. Batting eighth, Briar Bradley. Batting ninth, the left fielder, Ian Davila. Batting 10th, the right fielder, Colton Horn. Batting 11th is Bo Bradley. And batting 12th is Knox Crumley. The manager for South Carolina is Jarrett Cochran. Coaches are Chad Burnett and Jay Bradley. I'm Mark Easley alongside Kyle Sampson, directing and producing the program for us here on the DYB network on YouTube. We appreciate you logging in and tuning into the broadcast. Had really, really good games yesterday. The opening game in AAA action, a 10-1 win by Texas, advances them in the winner's bracket. And now we go to the majors play, and South Carolina, Tennessee looking to be the remaining undefeated team after this first round of games today. There's 2 games going on that started at 2 o'clock. There'll be 4 teams remaining, 1 undefeated. So working toward that final tomorrow, and that's what the goal is, to be the last team standing. And the winner of this one will sort of be in the driver's seat. Welcome to all our viewers from South Carolina, from Tennessee, and all points in between. Leading off for Tennessee will be Chase Bono. He was 1 for 2 in last night's game. Singled and scored a run in the first, struck out and walked and scored the tying run ahead of the winning run that Hagan Gibby scored in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch at 3:16 is low for a ball 1. Was a scheduled 2:45 start, so as you can do the math, about 30 minutes behind schedule. That pitch on the outside corner evens the count up at 1-1 strike. Tennessee got here by defeating Catahoula, Louisiana 10-0, defeating Greene County out of Mississippi, Catahoula, Louisiana, and then Greene County, Mississippi, they defeated 11-1. Chopped right back to the pitcher, in and out of the glove, chasing it down, firing across in time is Cochran. Did a nice job of staying with that. And there's 1 down on the 1-3 putout. Hagan Gibby, your batter. So the 2 10-run wins and then the exciting 4-3 walk-off last night has Tennessee in this position. Gibby scored the winning run after hitting a single with 2 outs in the 7th last night. He'll step in. And Cochran delivers and could not lay off of it. Gibby swings and misses. No one won the count. South Carolina got here by defeating Miller County, Georgia 4-2 in Caldwell, Louisiana. Another foul ball at the plate there. They defeated Caldwell, Louisiana 4-3. So with the draw like it is, they've played 2 games to get to this point. Tennessee has played 3, so pitching may be a factor in this game for Tennessee. Talking with their manager before the game, Jason Curtis said he's hoping to have effective pitching today, trying to save as much as he can. As these 2 teams, win or lose, play again this afternoon. The winner plays at 6:15, and the loser will play at 6:15 as well in the loser's bracket. Chopper to short, and the throw across in time from Ergel to Adams, and there's 2 down. Cochran trying to work a 1-2-3 inning to start this ball game. Noah Russell steps in. He was 1 for 3 last night and had the big hit to win it and walk it off against Texas. Cochran delivers. And there for a call strike. Davila in left, Crumley in center, Horn in right. Around the horn, Burnett at third, Ergel at short, Crouch at second, Adams at first, Perry behind the plate. The pitch stays up. And the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cochran delivers. Roll back up the middle. Coming in quickly to make the play is Ergel. And a 1-2-3 inning for South Carolina. Got to like the start there. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We played half an inning. We'll be back as South Carolina come to the plate. You are watching the DYB World Series brought to you by Smash It Sports.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost premium meat.
Smasher Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smasher Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Coming in the bottom of the first, due up for South Carolina will be Chandler Crouch, Ethan Burnett, and Will Ergel. After a 1-2-3 top of the first, South Carolina trying to strike first. Saluda, South Carolina, about 46 miles north of Augusta, Georgia, 42 miles west of Columbia, South Carolina. Known for their strong agricultural roots, farm town, and this is what I really like talking to Coach Cochran before the game. They have $3 generals and 4 traffic lights. So they're just about they've got Ellisville beat 10 miles down the road where I live. We only have $2 generals and 1 traffic light. So Saluda is a little bit bigger than Ellisville, population about 3,000, a little over. Little point of interest here, birthplace of 2 Alamo heroes. William Barrett Travis, who is the commander of the Texas forces at the Alamo, and James Butler Bonham. And his childhood home still stands there, a museum in Saluda. Those 2 legendary heroes fought and died defending the Alamo. So a few little tidbits there about Saluda. Leading off is Chandler Crouch. He's the second baseman. We'll set the defense for Tennessee after this pitch. That pitch is inside for ball 1. Curtis in left, Taylor in center, Gorley in right, Gibby at third, Bono at short, Evans at second, Peter at first, Russell behind the plate, and Cooper Tilley on the mound. Second pitch in there for a call strike. We're even at a ball and a strike. Grounded towards short. Bono stays down, fires across, strong arm, and a 6-3 putout starts this half of the inning. Was impressed with Bono's arm last night. This Tennessee squad turned a couple of double plays, but he made a couple of plays at short from deep in the hole. Showed that arm strength and did right there as he fired it across in time. Ethan Burnett, your batter. First time I've called a game with South Carolina in it, so I don't have any of their previous stats like I do Tennessee, since I just called their walk-off win last night. So my apologies to all the South Carolina fans that may be wondering why I'm not giving that information. Foul ball as 0-1 on Burnett. Grounded up the middle. It will get through for a single. And that's the first hit of the game as Burnett grounds it to center field. And that'll bring Will Ergel to the plate. He's the shortstop. Batting with a runner on and 1 away. Pitch it down low for ball 1. Will E, his nickname. Pitch on the inside corner is a good one. To even up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. His favorite baseball memory, run ruling St. George in the state tournament. Could not check his swing, and it's 1-2. Good pitch there from Tilley. He likes hitting tanks and striking people out. Little equipment repair by Russell, the catcher. Wants to be a pro baseball player when he grows up. 1-2 delivery. Foul backing out of play. And we'll do it again. Crouch grounded out to short to start the inning. Burnett single to center. And Ergel in the hole, 1-2. On the outside corner, breaking pitch called strike 3, so there's 2 down. And they'll bring Braylon Perry to the plate. Bray, his nickname, likes hitting bombs. His favorite memory is first home run. He'd love to make another memory here at the World Series. Wind blowing in from right field. Twisted out of the way of that pitch, and it's ball 1. So if he turns on it, that wind blowing really more out to left now, you look at it. So if he gets one up in the wind, he'll have a shot at driving one out here. 2-0 as that pitch misses. Chase some high heat, comes up empty, 2-1. Likes football as well, wants to go pro in either football or baseball. Pull towards short, backhanded sliding stop, throw to second for 1, and that's all they needed. Well, that's another highlight play by the shortstop, Bono. Been really, really impressed with him. So the single is the only hit of that inning. No runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. 1 runner left on base. No score after 1. We'll take a break. Be back with more of the DYB World Series brought to you by Smash It Sports.
While managing work and family chaos, Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Welcome back to Laurel. We have a scoreless game after the 1 inning of play. Leading off things here in the top of the second for Tennessee is the first baseman, Cole Peter. He looks at a call strike. He was 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts last night, so he obviously wanted to do a little bit different in this ball game. Cochran delivers up and in, and we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Do not have an information sheet on Cole, so can't give you any of his interesting facts. And now it's 1-2 as he's in the hole. Defensive changes for South Carolina. Bo Bradley goes to left. Cash Durst goes to right. Briar Bradley goes to third, and the left fielder Davila moves into second. Pitch in to even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes on Cole Peter. The delivery from Cochran. Lifted foul and back out of play, and we'll do it again. Another 2-2. Well, it took a little bit off that breaking pitch, and Peter out in front of it goes down swinging. Now Oliver Evans will be your batter. He likes hitting taters. And his future plans is to get rich. Doesn't know how he's going to do it, but that's his plan. Reaching back with a good fastball. Cochran ahead of the count now 0-1 on Evans. Evans last night was 1 for 2. Had a single and a ground out to the pitcher. Fouling that out of play. He's in the hole 0-2 now. One away. First 4 Tennessee batters have been retired. Swing and a miss and another strikeout. Cochran dealing on the heel in this ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts to start the second inning. Abram Curtis, your batter. Prez will step into the batter's box. Shohei Ohtani. What am I talking about? Shohei Ohtani. I was looking at his last name. His favorite player, Shohei Ohtani. Foul territory popped up, is caught by the catcher. And there are 3 away. So 6 up, 6 down for Tennessee as Cochran limiting his pitches and the opportunities for Tennessee. No score as we'll move to the bottom of the second. We'll be back with more of the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
To show families that Land of Frost premium lunch meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost premium meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Cannon Cochran leading things off for South Carolina. Chops one right on the plate. And I guess it came back foul because the plate is in fair territory. Most people don't understand that. And when it bounces on that plate, if it stays at the plate or out in front, that's a fair ball. So I guess it came backwards behind the back edge of the plate. Breaking ball stays up for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Cannon Cochran. The Can Man. Rolls it back to the pitcher. Fielding his position nicely and making the play was Tilley. Cochran got down the line well, made it close, but there's one away. Cooper Adams will be your batter. A lot of the South Carolina players put beating Latta in the state tournament, 8 innings, 4-3, walking them off to make it to the World Series was their favorite memory. And I can imagine extra innings, walking off your opponent to punch your ticket to the destination of every DYB player, Laurel, Mississippi, this year's host to the World Series. First pitch fouled off. That one swung at and missed. 0-2 on Adams. Coop, that's what he goes by. Likes to play football and basketball as well. Good-looking young man there. Loves to hit bombs. That's a pretty good piece of pitching right there by Tilley as he gets his second strikeout. And there's 2 down. Cash Durst. Cash money. Favorite baseball memory as he fouls that one out of play. Favorite baseball memory was when he broke his arm and hit a home run in one of the games that he played with a cast on. That's a pretty good memory. Well, got out of the way of that breaking pitch inside. And the count 1-1. Tilley delivers. Ball is grounded wide of first. And 1 ball and 2 strikes on Durst. So Tilley, in his second inning of work, allowed 1 hit in the first, stranded that runner, has retired the first 2 here in the second. Comes set, delivers. Hammered to left, but right at the left fielder, Curtis. And the fly ball out will end the second inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We're going to take a 5-minute hydration break. That'll give me a chance to read some of our sponsors for this tournament, one of those being Synergy Sports and Entertainment. Today's game stream is brought to you by Synergy Sports and Entertainment, the official broadcast partner of Diamond Youth Baseball. Our experienced team of professional announcers, that's questionable with me on the mic, producers and camera operators are excited to bring you live coverage all this week and next weekend. With over 100 years of combined experience, Synergy Sports is a full-service sports media and marketing company offering end-to-end video coverage, sports broadcasting, sponsorship acquisition, and promotion of your company's special events. You can check us out today at synergysportsproductions.com. Also, Sadler Sports Insurance. Today's game is being brought to you partly by Sadler Insurance. They have been the endorsed insurance provider for DYB for decades. You think of Sadler Insurance for all of your sports insurance needs for all different types of sports and activities. Quotes are available instantly online at www.sadlersports.com. Sadler insures teams, leagues, camps, tournament hosts, and sports facilities, and is a one-stop shop for all of your policies and risk management needs. Sadler is the official insurance provider to Diamond Youth Baseball. The replays you see throughout the game brought to you by Wilson Baseball. They make plays at any position with Wilson A2K and A2000 baseball gloves designed with long-lasting Pro Stock leather and trusted by elite players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz. You can visit wilson.com to learn more and find your next favorite glove. And, of course, Smash It Sports. We mention them each time we go to a break. A big shout-out to them. They're our diamond sponsor. Whether you're a player chasing your next bat or a parent gearing up a future star, Smash It Sports has you covered with the best brands and unbeatable prices. Shop now at smashitsports.com. Let's take a break during the remainder of this hydration break. We'll be back as we'll move to the third inning here in Laurel. No score. You're watching the DYB World Series brought to you by Smash It Sports.
While managing work and family chaos, Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Jade Gorley leading things off for Tennessee here at the top of the third. For our viewers from South Carolina may not know a lot about Sweetwater, Tennessee. We can throw you a few tidbits about them as well to you. Grounded left side, diving stop, backhand, long throw, not in time. That'll be an infield single. Going to try to stretch it to second on the throwing era. Throws going down off the mark. Sliding and reaching back for the bag is Gorley, so the first base runner. And an infield single, then the throwing error allows him to go to second. Nice play there by the shortstop, Ergel. And hindsight 2020, could have just held that one, but instead tried to throw it to get him out. And the throwing error has a runner in scoring position. Another ground ball. This one pulled wide of the bag. So 0-1 on Jonah Taylor. Jay Bird out at second base after the infield single and throwing error got him to that point. Out in front of that one off the end of the bat, fouled the opposite way, and Taylor in the hole 0-2. Big Dog, that's what he goes by. Likes to play basketball as well. Sweetwater's in East Tennessee, west of Pigeon Forge, halfway between Knoxville and Chattanooga, about 40 minutes away from Knoxville. Home of Big Orange, about an hour away from Chattanooga, and another foul ball. It's home of the largest underground lake, the Lost Sea. That's in Craighead Caverns there in the foothills of the Smoky Mountains, population about 6,500. So there's your facts about Sweetwater. Do not know how many Dollar Generals they have or how many stoplights. Coach wasn't forthcoming with that information. 1-2 now. Reaches up in his eyes, slaps that one down the left field line. It's in play. Going to try to score the first run of the game. Rounding second is Gorley, and he will score. Well, the pitch was up in his eyes, and Taylor just went up and slapped it into left field. So give him an RBI double. Nice piece of hitting. So another player in scoring position for Cooper Tilley, trying to help his cause. He's started on the mound. Tilley had a single last night, scored a run, and a fly ball to center field. Chases one out of the zone, and he's in the hole 0-1. Defensively for South Carolina, original starters back to their positions. Davila in left, Horn in right, Burnett to third, and Crouch to second. Coop. He goes by, and he'll look at a call strike on the outside corner, 0-2. Coop is his nickname, or also Cooper James Tilley. I guess he'll go by the full birth certificate name. In the hole, 0-2. Cochran delivers. Swing and a miss. Again, took a little something off of that pitch, and Tilley goes down on strikes. Now Dakota Dotson has an opportunity to drive in a run. Coda, or Speedy, he goes by. He was reached base one time last night, laying down a bunt. The pitcher obstructed his path up the first base line, so he was able to reach base. Popped out to the shortstop, his other at bat. Tried to bunt his way on there and bunted it foul. Cochran had a perfect game going, starting this inning. Bunted foul again. Yeah, hit him in the batter's box as well, but the ball did stay foul. So 0-2. Now, the first 6 batters had been retired by Cannon Cochran. Then an infield single, throwing error, moved Gorley to second. A double by Taylor scored him. A strikeout of Tilley, and there's 1 out. Now the 0-2 pitch is fouled back and out of play. So Cochran trying to limit the damage. For the most part in the games yesterday, the top of the orders for each team did the damage. Middle of the order here for Tennessee or the bottom has gotten it started today. Dotson swings and misses at that offering, and there's 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts. Kean Cole, your batter. K-Money trying to come through with a big 2-out hit and drive in Taylor from second. That swing and miss. The pitch gets away from the catcher, Perry. And advancing to third on the wild pitch will be Taylor. So now the second run standing at third. Pitch down, evens the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Cole trying to have a productive at bat here. The 1-1 delivery from Cochran stays up for ball 2. Perry bluffs the throw down to third, but Taylor had not wandered very far off. Driven over the shortstop's head into the gap. That'll get that second run in. Good piece of hitting by Cole with 2 away. And 2-out hits win you ball games. An RBI for Cole. He's at first. Taylor scores the second run of the inning and second of the game. Marcus Roberts, your batter. Time's going to be taken, and that may be all for Cannon Cochran. He's at pitch number 38. As they have a meeting on the mound, they are going to make the change. So let's go ahead and throw this thing to a break, Kyle, and we'll come back with a new pitcher and the other substitutions. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Ian Davila, the new pitcher. He goes by Poppy. I go by Big Poppy sometimes. His first pitch to Marcus Roberts is down for ball one. Crumley moves from center to left. That finds outside corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Cochran moves out to center from the pitcher's mound, and that's the only defensive changes. Chop towards short, high bounce, fielded by Ergel, and he'll just go step on second base to force out Cole unassisted there for the third out. But there was damage done in the inning for Tennessee. They scored a couple of runs on 3 hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left on base. We played 2.5. Tennessee with a 2-0 lead. South Carolina trying to answer when we come back with more of the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smasher Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smasher Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with a bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Briar Bradley will lead things off for South Carolina. Nickname is Fat Boy, P-H-A-T. If it's Fat Boy, I guess P-H-A-T, that means he's a bad boy. Cool boy. Leaned back on that breaking ball, and it stayed up for ball 2. Likes being part of the team. Favorite memories, hitting his first home run and pitching a no-hitter. Swings through that, and it's 2-1. Future plans, going to welding, trucking, construction worker, Triple B Enterprises. I'd say that would be a family business, Triple B Enterprise, Briar Bradley. Just my educated guess, as much of an educated guess as I can make. 3-1 as that pitch misses. Swing and a miss, and we're all full. One hit of the game for Saluda so far. Wow. I think Tilly's wondered where that pitch was as well. A little up in the eyes of the umpire. So leadoff walk here in the bottom of the third. See the replay of, I didn't see it there, Kyle. May have been a good thing I didn't see it. Yeah. 1-0 to Davila. Fouls it back and out of play, and it's even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Ken Griffey Jr., his favorite player, has thrown a no-hitter. That's one of his memories, and hitting the first home run over the fence. Pitch got away. Yeah, 1 and 2. The first pitch was a called strike, and then had a foul ball. And then that pitch gets away from Russell, and Bradley goes to second. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is your count. Line right to the third baseman, snags it, fires to second, but back in time is Bradley. Hit it right on the nose, did Davila, but lined out to the third baseman for the first out of the inning. Colton Horn, your batter. Well, sometimes you hit it too good. Squared that one up, but right at Gibby at third. One of those atom balls. Driven opposite way, that should get down, and it does. Probably extra bases. Riding to second is home. Oh, he made a wide turn, then retreated. But it does drive in a run, so a run scored. The leadoff walk comes back to hurt Tennessee. The single to right field by by Colton Horn, rather, drives in a run. I thought he had second base with no issue, but the play in front of him, he decided to put on the brakes and get back to first. Bo Bradley fouls one back. His big brother just scored the run, and his future plans are going into the trucking business as well with his big brother, or welding, the Triple B Enterprise. On the infield, settling under it is the shortstop, Bono. Bless you. For the second out. So got under that one a little bit, did Bo Bradley. And there's 2 away. Knox Crumley, the center fielder, starting center fielder, moved over to left this last inning on the pitching change. Smalls is his nickname. You're killing me, Smalls. Looks at ball 1. Sandlot, one of the better baseball movies made. The 1-0. Laying off the pitch up for ball 2. Pitch 39 for Tilly. Here it comes again. Nearing that 40 pitch mark, manager Jason Curtis wants to make sure that the number is right, double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking to make sure that he's not throwing too many pitches that'll burn him from pitching tomorrow. So this will be should be the last pitch for Tilly. It's a ground ball to short. Bono fields it, tosses to second. And that got him out of the inning. On the fielder's choice, Crumley grounds to short, and Horn is forced out at second for the third out. But South Carolina answers, 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base. We've played 3, 2-1 Tennessee. We'll be back with more of the DYB World Series brought to you by Smash It Sports.
crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Chase Bono leading things off here in the top of the 4th inning. Bono grounded back to the pitcher to start the ball game. In the hole 0-1. Lifts that one right field. Settling under it, coming in now to make that play is Durst. One of those defensive changes here in the top of the 4th. Bo Bradley went back to left, and Cash Durst moved to right, and he makes the first out. Hagan Gibby grounded out to short in the first, so he's 0 for 1. Lays off a high fastball, and for ball 1. Gibby likes his mother hollering at him during the game. That's his favorite memory, or that's his best part of baseball. But she was hollering last night when he got that single and advanced to second on the throw to keep the game alive, and then he scored the winning run. Had the headset on, but their fans were climbing the fence behind home plate with excitement. Rightfully so. Inside for, no. Yeah, he's saying it's up and in, ball 3. I thought that's what he signaled, but a little hand motion, they'll fake me out. Gibby ahead in the count, 3-0. Davila trying to work his way back. That's a start. 3 balls, 1 strike. Favorite pregame song, Untouchable by Young Boy. I have no idea what that is. Ball foul, backing out of play. That's not saying a lot about me. I just don't, I'm not hip with the times on guess, Kyle. I'm just grounded to short again. High chop, backing up, making the play. Is Ergel firing across. Nice job of adjusting to that second bounce. And Gibby retired again on the 6-3 putout. Noah Russell, your batter. He was retired on a 6-3 putout in the first inning. So 0 for 1. Wind blowing out to left now. Or more to center, I guess. Call the ball, 1-0. That one down and in. 2-0 for Russell. Ahead in the count. Chases one up. That's 2-1. The 2-1 delivery. They're going to say that was, they're going to count the pitch, the swing, a ball got loose on the field. Let's see if they're going to, if it's 2-2 or 2-1. It came on after the swing. See if he'll signal to us. 2-2, he does count that. That's right. That's the right call. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Lifted high, left side, shallow left. Shortstop goes back, can't make a play. You'd like your left fielder to take charge on that right there. It's going to look like a line drive in the books as a single. But if your left fielder, Bo Bradley, really takes charge of that, he had a better chance of catching it than Ergel did. Ergel had to go a long way. But the 2-out single will keep the inning alive. A courtesy runner coming for the catcher, Noah Russell. That's Hagan Gibby, the courtesy runner. He made the last out of the inning. Cole Peter, a strikeout in the second to start that inning off, looking for a better fate against a different pitcher this time. As he does a little house cleaning there in the batter's box. Pitch, catch the lower part of the zone for a call strike. Our center field camera is a good one, a good shot there, as long as the umpire is not in the way. Barely can see the plate. That pitch down and away for ball one. That's the best view to have, too. Where we are, we can't see the plate for the catcher. Even though we're right behind home plate, umpire and catcher has us blocked, so we can't see the location of the pitch that clearly. So watching the monitor, I need that umpire to stay out of my way. That pitch up for ball two. Tennessee trying to have a little 2-out magic here in the top of the fourth, leading 2-1, scored both of their runs in the third. They were retired 6 up, 6 down, but in the third got 3 hits to score a couple of runs on. And the 2-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Had a big cut at that one, did Peter. Nearly swung out of his shoes. I guess cleats would be the appropriate word. Those things on his feet down there, Camry. 2-2 the count. 2 outs, a runner on at first. Boy, swung over the top of that one. So a good comeback there by Davila as he strands a runner after the single. So no runs on it, no hits. I'm sorry, no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, 1 runner left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the fourth. South Carolina trying to make up a 1-run deficit. We'll see if they can do it on the other side of the break. This is the DYB World Series brought to you by Smash It Sports.
Has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Splenda Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost Premium Meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted and bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat. Now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can
New pitcher for Tennessee, I should say. They're in that Tennessee orange. Is Hagan Gibby. He comes in from third base. He'll face the leadoff batter, Chandler Crouch. He grounds to third. A new third baseman, Evans, moved over from second, fires it across in time for the 5-3 put out. And there's one away. Crouch has pulled the ball both times. A 6-3 and a 5-3 put out. He's 0 for 2. Now Ethan Burnett will be your batter. He singled back in the first, was stranded at first. That went right off the mask of the umpire. He'll clear the cobwebs after that foul ball went off his mask. One hopper, backhanded, knocked down by Bono. Strong throw. I tell you, if he feels that clean, he probably throws him out. I hate to give him an error on that. That's a tough play going backhand side. Infield hit, I think so too. If that's right to him and he drops it like that, that's an error. We're going to give an infield hit to Ethan Burnett, his second hit of the ball game. But again, you ask Bono, he thinks he should have made the play, and if he feels it cleanly, he probably throws him out. But that was a well-hit ball. Tough play, tough hop. Give him an infield single. Consensus of the official scores up here in the press box. And our opinion's the only one that matters, right? 1-0 as that pitch stayed up on Will Ergel. He was caught looking back in the first. That pitch up and in for ball 2. So a one-out single by Burnett. South Carolina trying to tie this thing up in the bottom of the 4th. Grounded to second. Nice stop, thrown to Bono. Strong throw across, not in time. Ball got loose. And scrambling back to first base. Making his turn, thinking about going to second was Ergel. But had to scramble back to the bag before Peter was able to track the ball down and try to tag him out. Forced out at second is Burnett on the 4-6 put out. That's the second out of the inning. Ergel reaches on the fielder's choice. That was a nice stop at second by Curtis. Pitch up for ball 1 on Braylon Perry. Perry, the South Carolina catcher. Looks at ball 2. Two 2-0 the count. That ball's lifted to center field. Hit well. Should be playable, though. Wandering back is Taylor, making a nice play. Never lost track of it. Hit it well, did Perry. But it is a long out, and that's the third out of the inning. No runs on one hit, no errors. One runner left on base again for South Carolina. We played 4. 2-1 in Tennessee. I think we're going to having another hydration break here. Yeah, the umpire's looking up here. You had power in your hand right there. You could have told him no. But anyway, the hydration break coming. Let me read a couple more of our spots before we go to a commercial break. Land of Frost. Today's game is brought to you by Land of Frost, a family-owned company that sees great importance in keeping communities and their families healthy and active. Land of Frost started their youth sports initiative in 2003, which provides funds to help cover costs associated with organizing and operating youth sports organizations. And you can find out more about all of this at landofrost.com. And when it comes to baseball and softball gear, nobody, and I mean nobody, beats Smash It Sports. the largest bat and equipment selection online. The lowest prices are guaranteed. Free shipping, real expertise from people who live the game. Smash It Sports has you covered, so visit them at smashitsports.com. And all of us at Synergy Sports and Entertainment would like to thank the City of Laurel and the gang at Laurel Parks and Recreations for their kind hospitality throughout our 2-week stay here for the 2026 DYB World Series. For those watching our broadcast, check out visitlaureljones.com for more information. Let's take a break. Hear from a few of our sponsors. We'll be back after this hydration break as we move to the 5th inning. 2-1 Tennessee on top. Back with more of the DYB World Series brought to you by Smash It Sports.
More time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost Premium Meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasted, bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat. Now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline.
After the players have been hydrated and we've solved all the world problems during that hydration break, back to action. Davila still on the mound. He'll start this at bat off to Oliver Evans with a call strike. We're in the top of the fifth, 2-1. Tennessee clinging to that one-run lead. Outside for ball one. Evans went down swinging in the second, so he's 0 for 1 today. Ozone, his nickname, chops it towards short, backing up. Boy, let that ball play him. That's going to be a hit. Never touched it, but he should have. If he comes up on the first top, makes that play, try to back up and play the second bounce, and it just stayed down and scooted past him being Ergel, the shortstop, Will Ergel. So a single for Evans to start this fifth inning. Abram Curtis fouled out to the catcher on the first base side, about where that light pole shadow is, right there halfway up the line. We can see it, you can't from that angle. Somebody just lost a lung in the room behind us with a huge sneeze. That sounded like one of my sneezes. It came through loud and clear through the headset. You might have heard it over the broadcast. 2-0 the count on Curtis. Davila delivers. Outside corner strike, and it's 2-1. 2 runs in the third for Tennessee, 1 run in the bottom of the third for South Carolina. That's all the scoring so far. Down and in, ball 3. Davila in danger of walking Curtis, which would put the first 2 batters on base here in the top of the fifth. And he did. So the walk to Curtis moves Evans to second. And Gorley, your batter. He singled to left his first time up. Slow march out to the mound, and 29 pitches for Davila. So he's not near his limit, but decision time here for Jarrett Cochran. Trying to keep this a 1-run game, and you got the first 2 batters on for a man who has had a single, came around to score. I said a single, it was a hot shot to the shortstop that he beat out. It was in the hole between short and third. Ergel tried to throw him out anyway and threw the ball in the dirt at first that allowed Gorley to move to second. He came around to score on the double by Jonah Taylor. The defensive conference is over. Davila will stay in as the pitcher. We'll see if the wheels are turning here for a sacrifice bunt from Gorley. Evans at second, Curtis at first. And the delivery showing bunt. And bunting right through it as Gorley tried to lay it down, but 0-1 instead. First baseman Adams in front of the bag, as is Burnett at third. Bunts it foul, and 0-2 now on Gorley. Has not looked really comfortable bunting, and with 2 strikes, probably be swinging away now. Hey, we got a human fan behind us. Give him a pay raise. DJ taking care of us back here. DJ just glad to be in out off that camera up at third base line. That shirt was a lot lighter when you came in. Sweat and darked it up now. The strikeout is the first out of the inning. So the first two pitches, bunt attempts, got Gorley in the hole, could not recover from it. Jonah Taylor had a RBI double and came around to score as well in that third inning. Oh, nice job by Cochran snagging that one, keeping the pitch from going to the backstop where the runners could have advanced. The 1-0 to Taylor. Lifted foul, backing out of play, and we're all even at a ball and a strike. Big dog is what he goes by. He's going to try to be the big dog here in this at bat. The 1-1 delivery. Well, ducked out of the way of it. If it was anywhere but at his head, you'd say, hey, big dog, stay in there and take one for the team. But that ball's coming at my head. I'm getting out of the way too. The 2-1. Low and away, ball 3. That was pitch number 37 for Davila. Probably his last batter right here. As he'll take the slow walk around the mound, ease back up there, regroup to deliver the 3-1 with one away. Caught that corner, 3-2 now, full count. If you're Davila, you want to make a quality pitch right here, one that Taylor might offer at, and he does. Lifts it right side, shallow right field, making the catch. Throw gets away all the way to the backstop. Tagging and advancing to third is Evans, and then going to second on the throwing error is Curtis. So the fly ball out to right field is the second out of the inning. And then the throwing error on the right fielder will allow the runners to advance as they tag up. Tried to double up Curtis at first and could not do that. So the E9 has 2 runners in scoring position for the new pitcher. We'll see who that is as we'll take a break, come back on the other side of this with the new pitcher for South Carolina. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Back after this with more of the DYB World Series brought to you by Smash It Sports.
Roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
New pitcher for South Carolina, moving in from shortstop is Will Ergel to pitch. Moving to short from second is Chandler Crouch. And going from the mound to second base is Ian Davila. Ergel will face Mr. Tilley, Cooper Tilley. Coop trying to come up with a big 2-out hit. Looks at a call strike. Struck out swinging back in the third. A chance to pad a one-run lead here. Working quickly. Ahead in the count, 0-2 is Ergel. Evans at third, Curtis at second. Breaking ball gets away from the catcher, but swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. 3 pitches and a strikeout for Ergel. So a couple of runners stranded. No runs for Tennessee on 1 hit. There was the 1 throwing error. 2 runners left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th as South Carolina down to their final 6 outs, down a run. We'll see what they can do in this at bat. Back after this with more of the DYB World Series, brought to you by Smash It Sports.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball with the help of those who came before. Our pastime's future.
We'll move to the bottom of the 5th. Gibby still on the mound for Tennessee. South Carolina has Cannon Cochran at the plate. He looks at ball 1. Ball 2 down and away. Gibby came in the last inning to start that. Allowed a single, stranded that runner. Just plunked Cochran. The hit by pitch has the tying run on base. Cooper Adams, a strikeout victim back in the 2nd, will be your batter. Cooper Adams. Big opportunity here with the tying run on. Pitch up and in for ball 1. Foul ball backing out of play, and the count's even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 lifted left field, shallow. Going back initially was Gorley. Did he make the catch? Yes, that wind held it up. The couple of steps he took back initially, he had to make up for it, and making up for it mean he had to dive for it. Heck of a play there as Adams flies out to left. There's 1 away. Yeah. Diving attempt, it gets past the center fielder. That ball will roll toward the wall. That should tie the ball game up. The go-ahead run is at third. Scoring all the way from first is Cochran. Valiant effort by Taylor in center field trying to make the catch. Dove for it. It did not get past, or he did not get a glove on it. It got past him. So the triple by Cash Durst drives in a run. He's at third. Give him an RBI, and we're knotted at 2 apiece. And on the hands of Bradley, he'll swing and miss that at that pitch. 2-2. 2-2 your score. Pitch down. Count now 1-1 on Bradley. Briar Bradley walked and scored back in the third. Foul ball, and it's 1-2 now. Go ahead run at third. Trying to take the lead in the bottom of the fifth is South Carolina. Setting up outside, Russell makes that stop of the pitch from Gibby. Count 2-2. Only one away here in the bottom of the fifth. That's a nice pitch. And it is a call, strike 3, as Bradley not able to pull the trigger. A big strikeout for Hagan Gibby. Work's not done. Ian Davila trying to drive in the go-ahead run. Hammers it to left, right at the left fielder, going down, making a catch on these shoestrings. What a play, a dying line drive. And Gorley had just moved from right to left this inning, makes 2 outstanding defensive plays in the inning. So the line out to the left fielder, Gorley, look at that replay of this one. Boy, he had a nice play. If he doesn't make the play, the lead is 3-2, and South Carolina is still batting, but they do score the tying run on the RBI triple by Cash Durst. 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We've played 5, 2-2. Who's going to come out on top? We'll see on the other side of this break, perhaps, as we watch more of the DYB World Series brought to you by Smash It Sports.
Lights are brightest. Those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country. Playing for the love of the game. Playing for glory.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Moving to the 6th inning, tied at 2 apiece, Dakota Dotson leads things off for Tennessee. Ergel still on the mound. He came on in relief last inning, had a 3-pitch strikeout. Dotson went down swinging in the third. Swings through that good fastball and counts even at a ball and a strike. Coda wants to be a truck driver when he grows up. Shows bunt, lays it down, right back to the pitcher. Urkel feels it. In time, he'll retire. Dotson on the 1-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Keon Cole, your batter. He singled and drove in a run back in the third. So he's 1 for 1 on the day. Defensively, Durst goes back in right, Crumley in left for South Carolina. Outside corner strike on Cole. Swing and misses, 0-2 now. Urkel has come in and has thrown strikes. That's the key, obviously. Just make the other team have to put the ball in play. The 0-2. Outside corner strike called, and there's 2 away. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3 pitches. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pitches. 8 of them have been strikes. 2 strikeouts for Urkel. That pitch misses for ball 1. Marcus Roberts. Your batter. He had a ground ball to the shortstop at that time, Urkel, that forced out Cole at second. So he's 0 for 1 with that fielder's choice at bat. 1-1 the count on Roberts, the 12-hole hitter. Trying to reach base with 2 outs and get the top of the order back up. Could not make contact with that sweeping breaking ball. He's in the hole, 1-2. Urkel looking for back-to-back strikeouts to end the top of the 6th. Roberts digs in. The delivery right down Main Street. And back-to-back strikeouts does end the inning, a 1-2-3 inning. Urkel has retired the 4 batters he's faced, 3 by way of a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th. We've had a couple of walk-offs yesterday. Can South Carolina walk off Tennessee today? You come back and join us, and let's find out on the DYB World Series, brought to you by Smash It Sports.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash It Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
Back for the bottom of the 6th in a 2-2 ball game. The 10, 11, and 12 batters due up. Colton Horn, 1 for 1, drove in a run with a single back in the 3rd. Chops it foul up the 3rd base line. That single in the 3rd was to right field. It drove in the first run of the game for South Carolina. Briar Bradley, who had walked to start that inning. That pitch up and in for ball 1, and we're even at ball and a strike. Both runs for South Carolina. Walked to lead the inning off. He came around to score. A hit batter to start the 5th, bottom of the 5th. he came around to score. So that's the importance of that leadoff batter in each inning. 3 passes, and that's the 2 runs for South Carolina. 2-1 delivery. Line to right, a 2-for-2 day for Mr. Horn, and the winning run is on base. He's gone to right field both times. And now Bo Bradley popped up to the shortstop. Look at that replay as he just slices the ball to right field. Went down and got it. Nice piece of hitting there for Horn. See if the bunt is on here for Bo Bradley. Infield deep, not expecting bunt. Corners back even with the bags, deep in the middle. Open for a ground ball with an opportunity to turn a double play. This Tennessee squad turned a couple last night, yet to turn one today. That pitch in there for a call strike, and we're even at a ball and a strike. Hagan Gibby on the mound. Got out of trouble last inning, had a runner at third with 1 out, got the strikeout, and then the last out, and stranded that runner at third. Foul ball backing out of play. And it's 1-2 right on our rooftop here. So Gibby did yeoman's work to keep the game tied last inning. The 1-2 delivery. 2-2 is that pitch called a ball. Gibby fires the 2-2, sails it over the head of the catcher, bounces back toward Russell, and that made the play close because of that, but the wild pitch will advance the runner. Count is full on Bo Bradley. So with 2 strikes, 3 balls, 2 strikes, you don't think you'd be trying to bunt here, but an opportunity to advance the runner perhaps. Swinging through that fastball, good pitch by Gibby. That's a big strikeout. First out of the inning. Knox Crumley grounded out to short, or hit a ground ball to short that Horn was forced out at second. So he's 0 for 1. Going to be a new pitcher coming in, I believe. Looks like Roberts is taking over on the mound. So Gibby will leave after 33 pitches. Roberts checks in. He'll be tasked with retiring South Carolina here in the bottom of the 6th. The winning run is at second base. There's 1 out. We'll hold it here momentarily at least. Let me read a couple of spots for us. A special thanks to Diamond Youth Baseball for trusting the Synergy Sports Productions crew to bring DYB players, friends, and family a fun and entertaining World Series broadcast for the last 2 seasons. And look forward to doing this again next year when we go to Orangeburg, South Carolina. I don't know if I can make it to Orangeburg next year or not. Hey, let me get with my agent and we'll work out a deal maybe. Local man right here I am, but hey, I'm up to going to Orangeburg if we need to. We'll see what we can work out. But again, Synergy Sports Productions crew, what a job they do bringing the broadcast. All the guys behind the scenes, out in the heat, humidity, running these cameras. Kyle directing, producing next to me. I don't know if he's got enough fingers to punch all the buttons he needs to punch to get the action shots to you, but I'll tell you what a setup here. I've watched some of the games I haven't been calling on the broadcast, and they're top-notch folks, and they do a great job, and we appreciate DYB and the partnership that Synergy Sports Productions has with them. Smash It Sports, of course, with what they do. All of this wouldn't be possible without all of our sponsors. But this broadcast is proudly sponsored by Smash It Sports. They're a proud diamond sponsor of the 2026 DYB World Series, the nation's largest online baseball and softball equipment retailer. price match guarantee. You can have free shipping as well. Over 100 top brands. Find your next game changer at smashitsports.com. Smash It Sports, where champions shop. Marcus Roberts digs in, toes that rubber, delivers. Straight down the pipe for a call strike on Knox Crumley. South Carolina somehow, some way trying to get Colton Horn in. That's a ball pulled foul that about 6 feet away from walking it off. Well out in front of that pitch was Crumley. And it's 0-2. Top of the order on deck in Chandler Crouch. He's grounded out twice to the left side of the infield. Hit the ball well, but right at the shortstop and third baseman. So one away, and the 0-2 delivery coming from Roberts. Chased one up in his eyes, fouled it back, and we'll do it again. And the tent city is up on each side of the ball field. Tennessee to the left, South Carolina to the right. An exciting, very well played ball game. The 0-2 lifted left field. It's going to stay in fair territory. Making the catch is Gorley. He did a double take to make sure it was still in his glove, but he hangs on to it. Made two outstanding catches in the last inning. And with that fly out, there's two away. And now Crouch is your batter. Again, 0 for 2. But what have you done for me lately? Grounded out to short in the first. Grounded out to third in the fourth. Can he come through with a big clutch 2-out hit to walk it off? Robert steps off the rubber. Regroups, looks to his coaches. And they're going to have a little chat defensively. First base is open. So you always have the option of putting him on to set up a force all around the infield, first, second, or third. The two-hole hitter, Ethan Burnett, though, you think about what he's done. He's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. Single to right center in the first. And if my memory serves me correctly, he's the one that hit the hot shot that Bono went back to backhand and misplayed, that we ruled an infield single because it was a well-hit ball in a tough play. So picky poison here. Look like they are going to pitch to Crouch. And the delivery. Line hit into left, over the head of the left fielder, and South Carolina will walk it off. I said picky poison, and they did, and that poison has gotten Tennessee. He hit it well on the ground both times in the previous at-bat. This time he got under it enough, drove it deep left. Gorley tried to make a play on it, but could not catch up with it. Watch the USA Baseball play of the game right here. A no doubt walk-off. Would have been a double. We'll rule a double is over the head of the left fielder. But as you see that effort by Gorley in left field, did all he could do. Waiting on that pitch, kept the hands back. Crouch drove it, jumping at the last minute. And once it got over his head, obviously, no way they were going to track it down before. Horn scored the winning run. He led it off with a single, his second hit of the game. And then he's driven in by Crouch, his first hit of the game, as he drove it over the left fielder's head to walk it off. What a game, 3-2. The final, 1 run in the inning. That's all they needed. 1 run on 2 hits. There was no errors and a runner left on base. A really, really good ball game here in the winner's bracket. Saluda, South Carolina, the only undefeated team standing now in the Division II majors. Let's take a quick break, come back with the final numbers of this one after we hear from some of our sponsors. Back with more of the DYB World Series brought to you by Smash It Sports.
Game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
You guys are crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
It's a final in this winner's bracket game between South Carolina and Tennessee. Saluted South Carolina walks it off in the bottom of the sixth, 3-2 with the win. A well-played game for Tennessee. They scored 2 runs on 5 hits. They played error-free baseball today. They left 4 runners on base for South Carolina, 3 runs on 6 hits. They committed a couple of errors, left 5 runners on base. With a 3-2 win, South Carolina remains the last team standing undefeated. Again, both of these teams, Tennessee and South Carolina, will play scheduled for 6:15 today. South Carolina will be right back on this field as the winner will take on Texas. Texas, I believe, we heard walked it off as well against Virginia in the losers bracket, 4-3. So South Carolina and Tennessee back in action right here on Raising Cane's Field. The broadcast will be brought to you on the DYB network. Again, schedule 6:15. That will not be the start time. There is another game to come, a AAA game before that one, so there will be a little break. But South Carolina, if they can defeat Texas, knocking them out, they would have to be beaten twice tomorrow. There are 4 teams left in the bracket. South Carolina, Texas will play. In the losers bracket game, Tennessee, Caldwell, Louisiana play. Tennessee drops down to take on Caldwell, Louisiana. They were a 7-4 winner over Alabama. So that's the 4 teams left. 3 of them have 1 loss. Texas, Tennessee, Caldwell, Louisiana. So South Carolina in the driver's seat. What can they do with it? Sort of a quick turnaround. 1 game, they play again. Right here on the network, we'll have the broadcast for you. We appreciate all of you that have tuned in from Tennessee, from South Carolina. Well, what a game it was. Another walk-off game. Had one to end it last night. Tennessee was the recipient of that walk-off last night. Today, they were the victim of it, as South Carolina walked them off 3-2. But still alive, those 4 teams. You join us back on the network. We'll keep you updated on it, and then the finals tomorrow. But as for me and my broadcast, that'll be it for this week. We'll appreciate y'all tuning in and listening and watching. We'll be back with the action next week as well, but a lot more action here from Laura before this one is decided. South Carolina, Texas at 6:15, Tennessee, Caldwell, Louisiana at 6:15 in major play. So for all of us here on the broadcast in the booth, we appreciate it, and hopefully you have a great rest of your Sunday afternoon and come back in a few minutes for AAA action, and in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours for the majors game that'll be right here on Raising Cane's Field. For our director producer Kyle Sampson, all the people behind the scenes, I'm Mark Easley. And until next time, you've been watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports. Good afternoon from Laurel.